Our big story right now at noon, from chief law enforcer to a prisoner in his own home. Former Jackson County, Mississippi Sheriff Mike Byrd will spend 6 months on house arrest after he was convicted on obstruction of justice charges. That will be followed by 6 months probation. Byrd admitted to kicking a man while that man was restrained and then lying about it. The sheriff learned his fate this morning. Local 15 Stephen Quinn was in court for that sentencing.
Here in this federal courthouse in downtown Mobile, former Jackson County Sheriff Mike Byrd stood before a judge and said that he had given his life to law enforcement, seen his son lose his life in the line of duty, and asked that the judge ultimately accept the U.S. Attorney's recommendation regarding his felony charge. The judge ultimately did accept that plea agreement between Byrd and U.S. attorneys, which means that he'll have to serve 6 months probation as well as 6 months house arrest before that. That means that he'll have to wear an electronic device and will only be allowed to travel out of his home for work and to attend church services. He will also have to pay a $3,000 fine. His attorney, Joe Owens, believes that the agreement by the judge was reached in large part because of the outpouring of support that was sent to the judge in the form of letters, as well as the former sheriff's record before this incident.
Yes, I think it's a factor, but also I think, and he mentioned this in his comments from the bench, that he looked at the nature of the offense and the circumstances surrounding the offense, and without going into any specific detail about the offense, he took that into consideration.
Following his sentencing, the former sheriff walked by himself along with media to the probation office, and this does not mark the end of his legal issues. He still has a matter in Jackson County Court that should be settled on Thursday, although his attorney wasn't optimistic that him and the prosecution were on the same page on that plea agreement. Reporting in downtown Mobile, Stephen Quinn, Local 15 News.